Good morning everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Happy Factorio with Bob's Mods. This is episode 52, and in previous episodes we got alien artifacts, a very small number of alien artifacts, but we don't have alien science yet. So the plan for this episode is the following: set up a factory for alien science packs, explore a bit to find more alien ore, because that's the source of alien artifacts in this mod. Well, in my setup of mods. And the last thing I want to do is I actually want to change my my logistics setup. So I've been complaining a lot about how you cannot filter storage chests. So basically you have two choices. You have you can have a base with storage chests, in which case everything goes into storage chests, or you can have base without storage chests, and it requires a pretty big redesign of where's requester? I don't have any requesters. It requires redesign of the entire network to have storage chests. So it would be really lovely if the game provided filtered storage chests, so you could have storage chests just for one thing. That would make so much more sense. Unfortunately it doesn't, so our choice is to continue not having any kind of storage chests and just use passive providers and requesters, or to just basically have storage chests for everything, and then it will require redesigning a few things. And I'm not really terribly fond of how it works, but it will solve a bunch of our problems we currently have. Okay, where the hell is alien? Okay, alien artifact, good. So let's connect that. So that should hopefully get some. Let's see if it works. Wait, how is it going to work? Okay, so blue ones are going to go one side, and alien ones are going to go the other side. Alright, did I make the chests? No, because I don't have. Why do I have smart chests? Because I don't have basic ICs. Let's get some basic ICs. Where are they? Basic ICs. Is that the ones? Okay, bots. Just give me some. What is this? This is a steel chest. Why is this steel chest? No idea. There shouldn't be like random steel chests on anywhere, basically. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on. Why aren't you making any science? Because you don't have any electronic circuit boards, and you don't have electronic circuit boards because you lack. Wait. Circuit board, electronic. Fuck's sake! Those names are just horrible. I hate this naming. It's just like it makes no sense, none whatsoever. All right. And you don't have ferric chloride solution. Did I break it when I was just trying to move things around? Okay, there's nothing here, and what do you require? Hydrogen chloride. And you don't make hydrogen chloride because this is full? Of course this is full, okay. So this is an example of a problem. So let's make some active provider trust actually. Active provider trust, yes. So I'm just going to make this active provider. I'm just going to destroy this, and let's make one more active provider. Active provider, yes, here's an active provider. Okay, so this is an example of a problem where storage chests can help, because if I make this an active provider and I make a centralized location for a bunch of storage chests, and it's going to be a pretty big farm. This looks like a good location. Well, it's as good location as any other. So basically they're going to work as overflow for all problems like that. So nothing is going to get stuck, because anytime something gets stuck... Okay, this is probably too big. What? Oh, okay. So anytime something gets overflowed, it's going to go here. The problem with this setup is that the things that go here can hide problems. So if, for example, I don't have any place to put solar panels, I should have something that takes solar panels and processes them. I probably don't, or is it full? So it's really difficult to actually see that this is the problem. Okay, actually, one thing I can do now is I could make all the passive providers active providers, just basically to clear them out. Okay, so let's make more active providers. So right now I'm just going to clear everything. Well, I'm going to need some of them at some point. Okay, give me some here. Okay, so I'm not going to put any storage chests anywhere other than in central location. So everywhere else, there's just going to be active providers and passive providers where I just where I don't expect any kind of overflows. Active providers when I expect overflows, and okay, so this part is working, and requesters when I'm requesting, obviously. Okay, so this is full, so this is another case where this would be good. So especially in this chemical factory, like in normal factory, I don't actually need that all that much. It's mostly in, it's mostly with chemical processing in Bob's where this it actually makes so much sense. Okay, so this is, so actually this, okay, this is a requester. It's not a provider of any kind. This is a requester chest, which is kind of awkward. Maybe it shouldn't be. Can I make the active providers? Okay, let's make them active providers because it's currently it's stuck. So one of them is going to be a requester chest, which is really strange because it's going to actively provide from here to here. Yeah, so this is the problem. Like if I have active, like this should just go to overflow. It shouldn't go anywhere else. Like if I had a filtered storage, let's say if I could filter storage for tungsten ore, I could just put a bunch of storage here, and they could overflow to filtered storage, and then I wouldn't even need, well, there would still be a problem because if I have a requester just to get rid of random junk, I just carry because I'm just going to carry a random junk whenever I rebuild anything. It would just, I need 10 requesters, so I have an active provider and a storage and a requester, so they just like go around. Well, at least it's just going to reduce the number of stoppages on my filtering loop. Okay, so there's probably a lot more places where I need to set this up. Okay, so steel chests, so I'm just going to make them active providers. All the temporary ones are going to be active providers. These should honestly be requesters probably. Well, okay, they can be steel chests. This is just going to run out eventually. Okay, so let's see if that actually helps. It looks really nice, all those robots. I'm not actually sure if I like robots or don't like robots. It's a weird thing because I feel the game is much better when you're trying to do belts and like all the logistics, but sometimes it's just so difficult. Like the mod pretty much forces you to use robots. Well, not really. Oh, by the way, like I know I have a car somewhere. I have no idea where it is. Okay, so I don't think I like outside of the chemical processing. I don't really need active providers because most other things, like if they get stuck, they don't block anything else. They just, I mean, if you have a full chest of something, obviously you're not going to produce any more of that, but like it doesn't really matter because, well, you have a full chest of it, so you don't need more supply, presumably. Okay, is it an iron line or is it the mixed line? Because if it's an iron line, it means that I'm going to run out of iron soon. Okay, so yes, so hopefully there's going to be some production of blue and alien science. Okay, this seems like a dedicated iron line. It just feels a bit silly. No, or is it mixed line? It would be so nice if I could label the lines, because I can see iron going in this, but is it getting mixed with other things or is it just pure iron? I have no idea. Well, this is an iron line. Okay, so this seems like a pure iron line, but I could just have a second line next to it. Maybe I shouldn't have any iron lines. Maybe I should exclusively rely on mixed lines for everything. Like, I wouldn't have this problem of like, what kind of line is it? Okay, let's take a look at science. Okay, some blue science is coming. Alright, what is this? This is passive provider. Let's make it an active provider. Like, making them active providers is just temporary. I'm just going to get rid of them as soon as the robots move all that stuff to centralized locations. Okay, so apparently that's not working. Let's request 100 alien artifacts. It's possible I didn't make that a provider chest. I mean the one that produces alien artifacts out of alien ore. Okay, so there's way too much activity to be healthy, but right now it's probably mostly because they're taking apart all the random stuff, like all the random standalone chests like this one. Once this chest is empty, a lot of this activity is going to well, calm down at least. Not going to completely stop, but it's going to calm down a bit. Okay, so let's take a look at where did I put my... Okay, it's here. What is this? Oh, it's a steel chest? Really? Alright. Okay, let's make it a provider chest. It's a passive provider, it's not going to overflow. So fortunately passive providers don't overflow into storages, so at least that's some kind of filtering. It's not a very good filtering, but it's better than nothing. Okay, so it seems like it's a massive queue. And I could set up a second Roboport just so I can charge faster. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh yes, I wanted to do another thing. I wanted to do level 3 Roboports. What do I need for level 3 Roboports? Titanium plate. Wait, is this the level 3 IC or is it level 2 IC? No, I think this is level... Okay, so I need some ICs. Wait, this is just a circuit board, not the actual circuit? I'm confused. Or are they just ingredients? Because those are the ingredients I... okay, I'm super confused. Okay, maybe I should just make a factory for Roboport instead of trying to figure out what they need for Roboports. Okay, so that's a change of plans. And also I kind of wonder where the hell is my car. Like, I left my car somewhere and now I want to go into exploration mission and find a lot of alien ore. It will require a lot of exploring. And for that I would like to have a car, but, well, that's going to take a while. Okay, so I'm just going to make a factory for Roboports that's purely based on requesters, because really that's just going to be such a low volume thing. Okay, so let's make a factory for Roboports. Because it's going to be purely requester based and not going to have any kind of... okay, let's make it requester. So this is still... oh god, I just have to figure out where the hell is everything. It's not in any logical places, intermediates. Why this is intermediates, not in both materials? It should all be together in materials. I think I need gears. Is it intermediates? Okay, this is intermediates. This is right. Gear, okay, electronic circuit. This is the level 2. Is it level 2? Electronic circuit board. Okay, it looks right. Alright, so inserter here. Okay, let's take a look at the next level. So this is the next level Roboport. It requires a bunch of things that we don't have here. So it requires steel, Roboport antenna, Roboport charging pad, and Roboport hatch doors. Can we set up that they insert directly into it? Antenna array, charging pad, and hatch door. Guess we can. Okay, but it's probably better if we just give it some extra space, just in case. Okay, so if I set it up like this, I can have every one of them make something useful. So this requires antenna array, charging pad, and hatch door. Where is this stuff? Wait, why is there level 1s here? Can I make Roboport in... What the hell are level 1s doing here? Are they useful for anything? Kitty, go away. Anyway, okay, so this requires level 2s, right? Yes, so what the hell do I do with level 1? I cannot make this, like, the Bob's mod doesn't allow me to make a level 1. Kitty, go away. Kitty, go away. No, not here. Go away. Cat and keyboard emergency, the usual. Alright, so... there's this level 1s, I have no idea what the hell to do with them. Anyway, let's just make level 2s, so I need a level 2. That's one of them. Wait, did I mark this? Okay, 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so what the hell do you need? Steel, steel gear and steel bearing. We can request all of that. Well, I guess I could just have steel everywhere. Like, okay, setting this up. It would be nice if I could just like copy the settings from assembly machine directly into requester chest. I'm pretty sure I have a factory folder stuff. So, steel gear wheel and steel bearing. Okay, so by the time I'm done with it, I hope I'm just going to make Roboports automatically and just solve this problem, because it just might be annoying. So this is level 2 Roboports. Wait, why am I doing this way? Oh, okay, I'm doing this way because I can now have a requester chest for Roboports. A requester chest for Roboports. That's not something I hear often. Okay, so this is requesters for Roboports, and you go here. I could have a buffer, but to be honest, like, how many Roboports do I actually need? Okay, so these are level 2 Roboports, so I'm just going to make a requester just for level 2 Roboports. Let's put it here. And same way. So this is going to be factory for the next level Roboports, and I'm not sure if I have enough space, because well, I guess I could move it around a bit. Okay. I left too much space here, maybe I should have moved it by 1. Okay, so what do you need? Aluminum plate, ICs, and tinned copper wire. Okay, just request everything. Where's everything? Okay, I need this. Both materials, aluminum plate, and it's in Bob's intermediates, I guess. Tinned copper wire, okay, that seems right. Is it in range of any Roboports? Seems so. Okay, so it's going to get there. Batteries, steel, and ICs. Okay, so everything requires steel, so maybe we should just have a line for steel, but, well, if I knew that, I would probably do it, but I didn't know that, so whatever. Okay, steel. That's ICs, and what was the last one? Batteries, okay. It's going to be intermediates. I'm just kind of starting to remember where the hell is everything, because there's no logic to where things are, but like eventually get used to it. Okay, so what do we need? Titanium plate. Okay. Why aren't you making stuff? You don't have steel bearings? Maybe you're just waiting for robots. You don't have ICs. That's kind of strange. Okay, I'm just going to start this so I can see that it's working. Alright, so let's add all the inputs. Okay, so this is going to be and if there's a next level, I'm just going to do it the same way. Like, once it started, it makes sense to just continue. Roboport antenna array, Roboport charging pad, and Roboport hatch door. So this requires a lot of titanium stuff: titanium plate, gear, wheel, and bearings. I'm not sure if I even make that. Okay, so this level requires mostly titanium, so where is intermediates? Titanium gear wheel, titanium bearing, and let's get some raw titanium. It's in materials, presumably. I still find this horribly illogical, like, where things are, but, well, you can get used to, like, most games have illogical stuff. I would love if they just fix it at some point. Okay, we're doing titanium plate, batteries, and electronic logic boards. Titanium plate, batteries, and level 3 IC. Okay. Now let's set up one more. And okay, right now you should just be going to passive provider chest, passive provider chest for Roboports. Okay. Alright, so now we can hopefully do some aliens research. So what alien research do we want? I don't think I care about that all that much right now. Don't remember if there was anything I cared about much. Logistic slots. That sounds like something I might want. Okay, so you require nickel, insulated wire, and electronic and level 3 ICs. Okay, so this, let's get some nickel and insulated wire. So the thing is, like, a lot of I'm not 100% sure if I have all of that, so let's see what I missed, because it's very likely that I actually don't have some of this stuff. If I didn't need any things, like for example like titanium bearings, then I'd probably not have them. Okay, so Roboport level 2, so let's just get rid of all of them. Let's say I'm not going to use any level 2, wait, I'm not requesting anything. Okay, so let's request level, wait, that's, what? Oh, yes, oh, because obviously your level 1s are on this page, and level 2s and 3s and so on are on this page, which makes so much sense, seriously. It's such a small thing, really. I'm not complaining, like, oh my god, Bob is so horrible that he didn't make that, but, like, those small things are just so annoying sometimes. Like, I understand that, like, it's not going, like, it's never going to do everything. Like, that's not gonna happen, obviously. It doesn't make it any less annoying. Okay, another one I think I want to do after that is just multi-purpose metal mixing furnaces. This one, electric multi-purpose furnaces. But let's first see if that's working. Okay, what do you lack? You lack all of this stuff. Why? Steel bearings. I'm sure I have steel bearings somewhere. These are steel bearings. No, these are titanium bearings. I don't have steel bearings. Is it steel? Okay, that's steel bearing ball. Shouldn't you be making steel bearings out of it? Like, what the hell do you have a ball for if not for bearings? Surely it's used somewhere. What would be the point of having just the balls? Are they used for anything? Hard to say. Okay, so let's make the let's make steel bearings. I don't think I have them anywhere, so let's make them here. The spacing is not the best, but it will do. Okay, so let's put one here, and this is going to be a passive provider chest and some power. Like, the number of roboports I need is not very high. It's not going to be, it's fine if it's going to be slow. Okay, so let's see if any of that worked. Because right now, it seems that nothing is produced other than level 1 roboports. Come on, where are the steel bearings? Steel bearings. Nope. What about this? You don't have enough ICs. Okay, not having enough ICs is a more reasonable problem. I'm going to fix that. You don't have enough ICs. You don't have any level 3 ICs. I'm not sure if this is not any or not enough. Okay, so you are producing something. Oh, so actually this level is working much better. So this one just needs titanium. So let's make a requester for titanium, and I'm going to mix it with this one. So Bob's material and titanium plate. Okay, so actually this might work. So I'm just going to request a bunch of level 3 roboports. I wonder what I need for level 4. Okay, 10 of them is fine. Not going to need a crazy number. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Why have sulfuric acid barrels? That's just crazy. Anyway, now that I have a storage network, storage chest, I can just get rid of this stuff. Like, it's not going to go in a useful place, but at least going to out of my backpack. So yeah, and for example, I have a logistic track. What the hell is this? Roboport antenna array. Okay, so how are you doing? You making hatch doors? Okay, so it's making roboports, but it's making roboports out of this one, out of the chest. So it's not making roboports here. So you need steel plate. Are you requesting steel plate? You should be requesting steel plate. Okay, so this is like overly complicated, but it's not a smart design of any kind. It's a really dumb design, to be honest. Like, everything is just requested by robots and brought by robots. There's like no logic here. I could like at least have, I don't know, steel going here and titanium going here to just save half of this stuff. On the other hand, it would be relatively difficult to have all 3 assemblers on one side. Like, I don't have well, I guess there's some ways. Alright. Like, if there was like a diagonal inserter, oh my god, diagonal inserter would actually improve so many things. I could just have 3 of them on this side, and they would just all input into one assembler. So I could just shift it by one, because I cannot fit another one here, and I don't have an inserter long enough it would have to be like ridiculously long inserter. How long it would be? Well, just one extra tile on both sides. So actually, maybe not that bad. Anyway, let's see how it works. So, okay, so you have some number of everything. You just don't have enough of everything. So, eventually, you'll make some stuff. Come on, come on. I'm just waiting for it to produce one, so I see that it's actually working. Okay, so you have too many of them. You are not making... Okay, so it's basically blocked by not having enough ICs. So let's see what the hell is wrong with ICs. Is there another problem with ICs? Because the previous problem was that it wasn't making any ferrochloric acid because the chest was stuck. I hate problems like the chest is stuck. It's just such a silly problem. It doesn't feel like any... Okay, like I made some mistake in design of the base. No, it's just like, come on, it's just silly. Why are you doing this? Wait, so are we actually getting excess ferrochloric acid from here? Okay, so we're exporting. So we had a shortage and we're exporting. That doesn't sound great. All right. You don't actually have much coal. I don't like this chemical furnace. Let's make this. I don't have any space for it. This is super awkward. Okay, I'm just going to redesign this slightly. So I need electrochemical furnace. Except I don't have space to put it. Okay, I can have it on the other side. So you will be making salt. I think this is salt, is it right? Yes, you need salt. Okay, so let's just move this. This goes here. There's going to be a tiny bit of pipe going this way. And okay, and the cat is back on the keyboard. A lovely kitty. Okay, so this should be working now. No, the buffer is still empty, so if it's working very slowly. Calcium chloride, and it's completely full, so this is really awkward because I need some of it. So I need some calcium chloride here. So it's actually much more difficult because I need some of it to always be here because it's an input to the next stage. On the other hand, I don't want, like right now it's overflowing, so okay, let's make it a... Okay, I know what I can do. I can make a requester chest here next to provider chest. So it would be, for example, nice to have a passive active provider, but only provide up to this point. So always keep 2 stacks. So the only way to do this is just to get this calcium chloride. Let's make this a calcium chloride. Which one is it? Calcium chloride. Okay, and it's a requester, and we're requesting, I don't know, 1000. Shouldn't we get them here? It's a requester for the same stuff. Calcium chloride, calcium chloride. Okay, so yes, so the robots don't have far to go. So in a way it's really silly that it's doing it this way. I guess I could use smart inserter and some logistics network just to have some logic, just it keeps the right amount. Alright, so that should be fine. So what about the ICs? Basic electronic components. Okay, so you lack basic electronic components, which is a very common problem. Did I have any workaround for that actually? What do you lack? You lack carbon, okay. I could stop burning carbon completely. Well, actually you have enough coal to make more. You just don't have enough space because I didn't provide enough space. Okay, so I'm just going to double check 2 things. First, I'm just going to double check my Roboports. Okay, I have my Roboports. So I'm just going to start upgrading all the Roboports. And it's somewhat silly because I don't need to space them that closely. Roboports, level 3s can be much further away than level 2s. What are actually the abilities, relatively speaking? So this one has transmission 400, like max, okay, supply area, construction area, so it's 50% larger. Transmission is 50% higher. Robot recharge, that's about the same, 50% better in every way. Okay, so we get more stuff, so let's keep upgrading robots. Oh yes, and that's not even connected to the power. That's mighty embarrassing. I'm just going to upgrade it to... No, I'm just going to connect it to power anyway. I mean, this is a big part of our base now. I'm not a fan of what's happening here, but well, until the game gets filtered storage choice, that's basically what I have to do. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode now. So we got a level 3 Roboport factory, which is kind of cute, and we set up alien science, and we set up this storage chest area. So in the next episode, I really need to explore for more alien ore, because that's the thing we have the least of. Or I guess I could just take a short detour and actually make the multi-purpose furnaces. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.